Hey, hello everyone and welcome to another episode on my channel. My name is Leader or Lider, however you wanna call me, and today we are back in Planet Zoo after quite a long break. I promised weekly uploads, but there are no weekly uploads. I'm sorry for that. We will have a talk about it later, but today we are here to see what contents came with the new 1.10.3 update. So this video is for all of you, all of my viewers, but I think it's made for these people who don't have a DLC yet, can't have the DLC, or maybe you don't want the DLC, but I can assure you that the DLC is definitely worth it. So you can see what is the free update, and I can assure you that this update is a very big update. It contains a lot, and I'm sure that you will like it and you will find something for yourself. So, to start with, I have prepared this little setting with all the new pieces, all the new behaviors, and as you can see in the background, or as you can hear in the background, we will also present the new animal behaviors, and my timber wolves are very eager to be on this stage and have their 15 minutes of fame. So, let me start with the foliage, and we got actually 4 new plant species. Maybe this is not a new plant species, but first we will have a look at this thing, and this is the dried green grass. So you probably know the green grass from the North Africa pack update. So now we have this dried variant, which will be great for prairies and like a very dry environment. So that's a good thing, and I can show you actually that the new green grass actually has the same shapes and sizes as the old grass, so it's just a new dry variant. As you can see, it matches. Okay, moving on, we have this new bush, which is called the let me check, actually, common southward bush, and I've seen a lot of people using them, and I can see why, because it's a beautiful bush. We've seen it in the trailer of the pack, and I think it will be also great for prairies, for grasslands. It is specified as a grassland bush, so it will be great for those settings. It has these nice leaves, which you can use in very many different ways. It also comes with the dried out variant, which is also cool. As you can see, it is smaller and it is dry, so you know the leaves like not collapse but tighten themselves. There are no leaves, there are only branches, so this is a very cool touch. You can use it even for Wild West settings with cowboys and things like that. So yeah, I think this will be a very good one. It can be used as tumbleweed. Yes, I know this word, and I'm pretty happy that I know it. This bush that comes into more variants as well is Siberian pea shrub. So I think it grows peas on it. Maybe not. Maybe they are not peas. But it looks very nice. Zuf used it in his latest video, and if you haven't seen that one, well, check it out. It's a beautiful Amur leopard enclosure. And I can see why people love it, because it is so small. It is a very small bush. You can use it anywhere. You can use it for hedges. You can use it for bonsai trees. You can make everything you want with it. And this is a very good addition, and I'm really thankful that Frontier added it. And you also have the flowered variant, so when it is spring or whatever time it has flowers, this bush, then you can use it. Also, we got new trees, which are rather humongous, and you can see my black setting finished, like stopped itself from it unalive himself, because these trees are so big, and these are called the Mpingo tree, I'm not sure how to call it, but they're absolutely gorgeous. They have a beautiful bark texture on them. Just look at it. It is so cool. Leaves are very well done. I think I will be using these trees. There are few trees in the game that I like using, but these ones are definitely one of my favorites right now. They're absolutely beautiful, absolutely astonishing. Yeah, I love them. So, moving on, we have a very nice addition to the game, which I've seen a lot of people were requesting, and these are small habitat gates. As you can see, they are very small, you won't see them that much in the enclosures, and they will be great for enclosures for meerkats, they will be great enclosures for smaller animals such as aardvarks, I don't know, prairie dogs, because they aren't as tall as the previous habitat gates, and they won't stick out from the fence as much. And as you can see, they come in two different variants. We have the metal variant and the wooden variant. It is very nice wood, very nice worn out wood, and you can see that they have these nice Planet Zoo keyboardy things, code checkers, which is a nice Planet Zoo addition. You won't see it in real life zoos that much, but it's Planet Zoo, so I think these are great gates. Next up, we have a lot, I mean a real lot of shopping counters, and I'm going to slightly turn down the volume of the game because they are so loud. But we actually got few nice, how do you call them, counters, and I will tell you precisely which ones we got, and it is Gulpy Soda counter, which also comes with this nice logo it didn't have. Here we have the Just a Momento counter, Peep Shop Juice counter, which also comes with this nice logo. Not every of them comes with a new logo. Maybe the previous ones had logos for them, so it's good that we are now getting the missing logos. Here is Missy Good counter, which has a nice wooden texture to it. Here we have the Peep Shot Water, which also comes with a logo. Mexcellente, I think it is my favorite counter just because of the name, and it also comes with a logo. Cosmic Cow Ice Cream counter, it also comes with a logo. Monsieur Frites, sorry for my French, it also comes with a logo. Pizza Pen, which has a very nice pizza setting, as you can see in here. Very nice, very tasty pizza, and it also comes with the logo. Information Kiosk, that is just a counter, and this is a very, very good addition. I especially like the giraffe stand for the brochures, and I think it is a very good one for your zoos. Very compact. And here Hats Fantastic, which also comes with a logo, and the very creepy masks are also here. And last but not least, the Looney, I think Looney balloons are here, so you can buy your own balloons and inflate them near this counter. So counters are really good. I've seen a lot of people requesting them, so they are definitely an addition to have a look at. And yes. So, next up we have metal climbing frames, which are especially made for the Siamangs or Siamangs, I'm not sure how to pronounce them, I'm sorry for that, which are part of the paid DLC. But the actual climbing frames are here in the free update, which is a nice touch, although it's pretty much controversial. But Siamangs, which are in the paid DLC, can use them for brachiation, so they can swing from them. But your animals from the base game who don't have that mechanic, and any other animal other than Siamang has brachiation, they can use them like normal climbing frames, so they will perform normal climbing animations on them. So you can use them in your zoos. And I must say that they are something else than I thought. I thought they will be... These climbing frames for Siamangs will be more like a ride thing, so you will place them as a ride, as a gondola or something like that. But no, they are actually modular pieces, and you have few nice pieces available. So this is a straight piece with these supports, which is really cool. Here we have 180-degree curve, which is also a fine addition. I think it looks kinda nice. Next we have 90-degree curve you can use. Then we have the ramp, as it is called, so Siamangs can go up here. And then we have the extension, which I think will be the most useful piece of them all, because you can use it as metal rods or something like that. I will compare it to metal rod now. And as you can see, it's slightly... I think it is a slightly, but very slightly thicker metal rod variation. So maybe you can use it. I don't know. Maybe you will find some. Also, Frontier, after seeing how popular the memory plugs were when it comes to custom signage, decided to give us 0.5, so half a meter long, I think, education board. So you can put anything you want in here. We can do, I don't know, a crane, or we can do a logo. Oh, even Rezervat Leśna Ostoja logo we can put in here. It is upside down, sorry for that, but I think it will be very useful for all of you, because I know people love their custom education, custom billboards, so yeah, I'm really happy for you that you got this one. Did I miss anything? No, not yet. Okay, that's cool. So, next up, we have something I've seen a lot of people were requesting, and I can see why, and these are the new modern off-grid glass panels, which are very thin. As you can see, they don't have that ugly, maybe not ugly, but a very thick frame to them, so we can make windows very fast, and you can make very nice modern installations out of them. And as you can see, they come in 9 different variants, which are, as it seems, 1 meter, 1.1 by 2 meters, 1 by 4 meters, 2 meters, 2 by 2, 2 by 4, 4 meters, 4 by 2, and 4 by 4 sizes, which are pretty standard, although the first ones, 1, 2, and 4 meters, are a new size which we haven't really seen before, and I really appreciate Frontier for making the effort and making this new size for us. This set also comes with a few new off-grid pieces. This is a new off-grid piece. It's like a circle for your roofs, but you can also make it stand because it is off-grid. I can show you how this works. So this is a very cool addition. I hope Frontier adds more of this in the future. We have the curves, which are also off-grid, so you can turn them upside down, and we have these nice roof trims, which you can also use without a grid, which is really, really cool. Also, with grid pieces, we get these 2 curves, inverted curve and normal curve, I think that is how they are called, and they are great for like domes and giant buildings. One thing we missed, or maybe not missed, but kinda missed, is the new natural grass path. And I think it is a builder's dream that we get this path. Maybe it's still not an invisible path, but it will blend very nicely with your grass. And you can even use it as for your enclosures. If you don't want this grass texture, you can always put this path in your enclosure and make and have the new grass texture. So this is how it looks in the basic form. This is how it looks with the curb. The curb is pretty standard, we've seen it before. Here is the railing version, and the railing is really, really cool, and I think you can use it. And this is a version obviously with a railing and a curb, and this is a version with only railing, so I think you can use it in many different ways, and it would maybe even fit in Desert Pavilion. For other things from the new update, we also got 4 new education topics, which are, I think, really cool and well designed. First, one of them is ecological restoration, then we have the invasive species, and I especially love this frog. It is absolutely beautiful, and as you can see, there are invasive species in Australia, and I'm not sure why there is no rabbit, but well, who cares? Here we have the overexploitation, which is, yeah, as you can see, all about fish on this sign, and here is the species reintroduction, which is a very nice topic, and I especially like the leopard here. Next up, you can hear that we are really close to the wolves. Next up, we have the new education facilities, and they are really, really cool. As you can see, they are animated, and they need to be placed near on the path, so you can't place them without a path, but if you know the tricks in the game, you can place it on the path, then delete the path, and this place will still stand on the path. Your guests will actually come to this place and actually interact with them. I have no footage of that, but kids like measure themselves here near the giraffe or near the gorilla, and if they want, they can press these buttons on these nice learning facilities with sound learning facilities. As you can see, here is the little speaker, And as I said, they are animated, they look beautiful. It is our, I think it's first animated piece since the Mekaru, and I really appreciate the effort that Frontier put into them. And speaking about guests, we also got a free new mechanic in this update, which is a group photo. So your not your photos, but your guests, to this day they were taking selfies in your zoo, but now they will pose for a group photo and take a photo of a bunch of people, which is a really cool mechanic. And here we are at the last stop, and as you can see, the wolves, I used Timberwolves here, already are presenting the new mechanic I was talking about. Maybe I wasn't talking about, but we got a new mechanic in the game, which is called the chorus mechanic. So, how this mechanic works, actually. Chorus mechanic is implemented to give your animals more life. It is applied to Timberwolves, Arctic wolves, and Siamang. And I use Timberwolves because this is a free update showcase, so I use animals that you can actually put your hands on because they are in the free base game. The chorus starts with one animal that starts the chorus, starts howling in the wolf case, and then more and more animals join in. And they howl together, sometimes they bark together. I've observed many sounds they make in the chorus, and I think it is absolutely a wonderful mechanic, and it gives so much life to the wolves, and it will give so much life to the Siamangs, and make them stand out from other canines, I mean wolves. Now they do their howling that we all know them from, and I think it's a beautiful thing. It's a it's a beautiful addition. It is very loud, but yeah, I think it is a good one. As you can hear, you can even hear the howling from here, so be careful with using wolves in your zoos now, because even on the other side of zoo, you will hear them howling. And maybe you are this type of person who that does like it. I'm not sure if I am. So, in the game we actually got one more mechanic that is applied to animals such as Timberwolves. I mean, it's a majority of animals we have in the game. Maybe there are a few exceptions for it, but it is called the sniffing mechanic. So, how does it work? As you can see, the wolf in the foreground is actually sniffing a lot. And the one behind the log is also sniffing a lot. And one in the very much background is also sniffing a lot. So, how does this mechanic work? Actually, your animals will now have a sniff points indicated in your enclosures. Like, they will generate randomly the sniffing points, and then your animals will come to them, sniff them, and like explore their enclosure. And they are very flexible, I mean the sniffing points, because whenever you place something new, sniffing points change. I mean, they can apply to that new log that you placed, maybe they apply to the new bush you placed. And it is a very nice mechanic that gives a lot of life to your animals. And I don't have much recorded from this mechanic, but as you could see in this video, wolves are sniffing a lot. They are looking for places to sniff, and I thought that wolf is going to sniff that bush because they have the sniffing point on the bush. But yes, I think you need to believe me, and as you can observe, wolves are exploring their habitat by the smell, and it is a very cool mechanic, and I'm very happy that Frontier decided to add it to the game. So I think it's high time I finished this little 1.10 update overview. I must say that this is probably one of the biggest updates we have gotten yet, and I'm really happy that we got it, and we got so many new pieces, so many new foliage pieces, so many new education stands, and I'm very happy that I could cover it for you, and that we are making this very first overview on my channel. In the near future, you can also expect one more video, which will be a DLC overview, and it will be a piece showcase, as in this little video, but it will be more of a first early impression on the pack, the things I like about it, the things I don't like about it. It will be also the animal showcase, and I will show you how to use the new pieces in your advantage to make the best backstage possible. I do not promise any more videos coming very soon, because I'm working on a very special project for a very special person, which we will get to know really soon. I don't want to spoil too much of that, but it will be a very exciting video, and I think it will be a very exciting build. But for now, I thank you all for watching. I hope you will all enjoy the 1.10 update and all of its contents, and I hope to speak to you in the next episode. Goodbye!